It's Monday, October 2nd, 2023. I'm David Ellis with the Ellis Report on Capital Media HD 99.3. Police in Barbados are investigating the unnatural death of 22-year-old Joshua ONeal Green of Pegwell Gardens in Christchurch, whose body was discovered at a property at Ridge Close, Bakers in St. James. Some 20,000 people are estimated to have walked for the cure yesterday afternoon in Barbados. It is an annual event to raise awareness for breast cancer and honor the memories of those who died from cancer. The Panama Canal says it will reduce the maximum number of ships traveling the waterway to 31 per day because of the drought that has reduced the supply of fresh water needed to operate the locks. St. Vincent and the Grenadines Prime Minister Dr. Ralph Gonsalves has again spoken out against attacks on Cuban medical workers in the past 3 months. He is urging Vincentians to do their part to stop the attacks.
Talk to the authorities, and importantly, if it's a family member, tell them they must stop that foolishness, stop that criminal kind of behavior against our Cuban brothers and sisters who are here.
In St. Vincent, a 74-year-old gas station supervisor is the country's latest murder victim. Police say that Charles McIntosh was entering his property after leaving his workplace at the nearby Saul gas station in Arnosville when he was ambushed by a gunman who exited a car and shot him several times. The authorities in one of Pakistan's provinces are turning to a controversial new tactic in the decades-long initiative to wipe out polio. They have introduced a bill that would imprison parents for up to 1 month if they fail to get their children immunized against polio or 8 other common diseases. A strategist who runs an organization devoted to electing Democratic women who support abortion rights is to replace U.S. Senator Dianne Feinstein, who died last week at the age of 90.
Gavin Newsom said he was proud to name LaFonza Butler to the position, saying she was a fierce advocate for working people. He also said she would become the first black lesbian to serve in the US Senate.
Former President Donald Trump is expected to appear in a New York court today at the opening of a civil fraud trial, which leaves his business empire in jeopardy.
New York Attorney General Letitia James accuses Trump and his company of lying on financial statements. Trump wrote on social media last night that he will fight for his name and reputation.
At least 10 Cuban migrants died and 17 others were seriously injured after a freight truck they were riding in crashed on a highway in southern Mexico near the border with Guatemala. Today's weather forecast: unstable conditions are affecting the island. It will therefore be mostly cloudy with breaks of sunshine, with occasional brief scattered light to moderate showers and a low chance of isolated thunderstorms. I'm David Ellis with the Ellis Report on Capital Media HD 99.3.